Hello there. Welcome to GAMcast Live, the biggest story of the day, September 22nd, 2022. GAMcast, the Florida and Georgia law that breaks down the news and events of the day through the lens of the Constitution, the law, and history. Today's biggest story is not Letitia James and her announcement yesterday. Let's take a listen to that. That's a distraction. That's the Trump circus. Right now, our news is the Trump circus and then what they're doing while the Trump circus is going on. And that's going to be the biggest story. I'll get to that in a second. Here is Letitia James of New York.
Trump and the Trump organization repeatedly and persistently manipulated the value of assets to induce banks to lend money to the Trump organization on more favorable terms than would otherwise have been available to the company.
So Trump manipulated the banks. I feel sorry for the banks. The banks, yeah. That's not the biggest story, folks. This is the biggest story. Nancy's Radical House, right? This is the Banking and Financing Committee. They brought all the big banks down. I had a couple of bits I played. If you follow me on Twitter, you can get the live stream that we do for 40 minutes a day in the morning at 11 o'clock. But we covered this story, a couple of them. But here's the one I want you to listen to here. This is Rashida Tlaib talking to the big banks. Take a listen.
You have all committed, as you all know, to transition the emissions from lending and investment activity to align with pathways to net zero in 2050. Do you know what the International Energy Agency has said is required to meet our global 2050 net zero targets of limiting global temperature rise to 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit or 1.5 degrees Celsius? So no new fossil fuel production starting today. That's like zero.
Anyway, she means Celsius, not Celsius, but whatever. Starting today is what she's talking about. And again, why can't she get this passed through a law? Why didn't she just get a law and pass this and make the banks do this, right? Presumably she could do that, but she doesn't. Take a listen.
So I would like to ask all of you and go down the list, because again, you all have agreed to doing this. Please answer with a simple yes or no. Does your bank have a policy against funding new oil and gas products? Mr. Diamond.
All right. Now, understand that means now, no more production, zero, no more loans, zip, zilch, nada. Now, folks, you know what gas prices are doing. You know where they are. They've only come down because Biden is draining the strategic oil reserve. Now, if you can't produce any more oil, what's going to happen to the price of gas? It's going to go up. It's going to skyrocket. Anyway, here's Jamie Dimon's answer, and it gets better. Listen.
Absolutely not, and that would be the road to hell for America.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Sir, you know what? Everybody that got relief from student loans has a bank account with your bank should probably take out their account and close their account. The fact that you're not even there to help relieve many of the folks that are in debt, extreme debt because of student loan debt, and you're out there criticizing it.
Anyway, folks, that's called fascism. She can't pass it through a law. So what she does is she brings you down and says, hey, will you do what I politically want you to do? And then if you say, no, I won't do that, there's no law that can make me do that, then you say, oh, well, I'm going to recommend people take money out of your bank, right? That's when fascism comes in, where the cultural elites align with the government and all the institutions, right? The cultural institutions, the entertainment institutions, the banking institutions, and they all align together in one political mechanism without dissent. That's it. There you go. Rashida Tlaib. Biggest story of the day while all the Trump circus is going on. If you like this video, please hit it like. Please share it. Sharing is caring. Subscribe and tell others about it. And if you like this live stream, we will see you hopefully again tomorrow.